My name is Connor Redmond, and I'm going to do my History Day project on August H. Butts. He is a farmer and a pioneer of Boca Raton, Florida, where he owned 3,500 acres of farmland. The city is one of the wealthiest cities in the United States country. Oh, and by the way, he's my great-great-grandfather.
August H. Butts was Harold's dad and started the farming community in Boca Raton, Florida, many, many years ago.
And August Butts was, let's see, your great-great-grandfather. He came from the middle of the state around Dora, Florida, and he was the 12th child of a second marriage, and he was my, let's see, great-grandfather.
Yes, he was my great-grandfather also.
He originally he came to South Florida, and he planted a peach orchard was his first thing, and I believe he had 5 acres to start with, and he made a go with that, and then after that, he started farming string beans.
What was the workers' culture?
Well, what they hired a lot of migrant workers and a lot of seasonal workers that worked for them, and they even had on their farm a small town built for the people that worked for them, and a majority of them were African Americans, and they had a church there, they had a little grocery store, they had I believe a school there on the farm, because at one time in seasonal work they would have up to about 600 people that worked for them.
But seasonal, I remember after their season was done, usually they would go up to Virginia, I think, and work there too for a season.
Yeah.
What did the Butts family give back to the community?
The Butts family gave back to the community in many, many ways. August Butts was the man that started it, and he shared by different percentages with many members of his family. And his son Harold Butts was the main one that was his partner in the farming business, but they granted land to a church on Camino Real in Boca Raton. I believe it was the Presbyterian Church. That was August. And then Harold went on to grant land to St. Andrew's School in Boca Raton and also Florida Atlantic University.
What is built on the old farmland today?
Say it was housing development, is that right?
Yeah, a lot of housing. Florida Atlantic University. There's a couple of malls on there right now. The orange groves Harold had that. That's a big housing complex.
Boca West, it's called, and Town Center, which is one of the most luxurious malls in the Southwest, on the land in Boca Raton.
Why was his beans had a premium in the northern markets?
I would say his beans probably one of the reasons they had a premium price in the northern market were that because of the demand and supply, he probably was able to harvest his beans when other places weren't able to because of freezes and weather
How did they make a swamp to a good fertile soil back?
What they did with some of that land, they would drain it, and then they would set up a irrigation system so that they could farm it. And swampland, once you drain it, is very fertile anyway. And they had some swampland, not a lot, but they would drain it and then put in an irrigation system so that they could farm it.
How was he successful businessman during the Great Depression?
Well, what he did, he bought a lot of the land. See, a lot of the land people couldn't pay their taxes on. So what happens then is it goes back to foreclosure. So they bought a lot of their land for basically pennies on the dollar. So they would pay the taxes on it, and then they would own the land, and of course in the future pay taxes on that land, and then they would keep it and hold it.
What was August H. Butt's memorable traits?
Some of his memorable traits, they say, he was an extremely kind man, a very generous man. He was wonderful to his family. August started out an extremely poor man. He left home at age 10 from Mount Dora, Florida, and went to the area of Boca Raton, which was a very small area at the time, and developed it. But he was renowned in the area, and but at one time he lived in a tent with all his children, 5 children and his wife, and he came to be so successful as a farmer.
And he did not smoke, he did not drink, he was a very church-abiding man, and he was a large man. He was about 6'1", probably 280, so he was a very good person.
What legacy did he left behind?
The legacy to all the Buttses that are in the generations from August on have lived a very comfortable life because of what August did and because of his generosity to his children. They've all had fine lives. Harold, of course, took over the farming, and even your grandfather, Connor, was a farmer in his day, and but it has ceased